That was so bad, Michelle. Welcome back to the Second Round Podcast. This is your host, Matt Hags, followed by Josh Bosch George, Saucy Bossy, Michelle, and Zach.
Hello.
It's another week. The boys and girl have been vibing. We're obviously missing two of our members. Prior commitments. One of them's celebrating. Well, not really. Well, it's celebrating his birthday. It should be. Is Jail's birthday today or tomorrow? I always forget. I always forget. Anyways, point is, he's up in.
It's the 11th.
Yeah, isn't that today?
Happy
Remembrance
birthday.
Day. No.
Yeah.
11th tomorrow.
Today's the 11th.
Today's
Is
the
it?
11th.
Happy
yeah.
birthday,
It's
Joe.
not Joe's birthday.
I think it's the 12th.
I think it's the 12th.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't. He's gonna listen to this and be like, "Fuck you
so
guys."
weird.
No, it's
But-
tomorrow.
Hey, I knew.
It's the 12th.
Unless I didn't know.
I don't know anyone's birthdays until it pops up or someone says it in the group chat. I'm terrible with dates. I forgot to wish Michelle happy birthday. I forgot to wish my friend Reagan a happy birthday a week later. Like, it's just, I'm not good with them. I apologize. It's just the truth. But anyways, they're up in Nova Scotia, him and Scapeland, because they went to visit our good buddy Sahil, who moved back to Nova Scotia. So they're having a good time up there with all our Nova Scotia friends.
Jail's birthday's in 2 days.
It's the 13th.
The
We're all wrong.
13th.
Oh, we're all wrong. We're all so wrong.
So on Monday. Day off Monday.
Honestly,
Yep.
if somebody forgets your birthday now, who fucking cares?
No. Unless
Not
it's
the
like
end of the
someone
world.
that's like, you know.
Unless it's like someone that you like grew up with.
But not even, because I
your
forget. I grew up with Jail. I
Your
forget
mom.
his birthday.
Some
yeah,
people
like,
are.
yeah, like if your mom forgot it, like yeah, that's a big red
Some
flag.
people just aren't dates people. You know.
No, I'm not. I'm not a date. The only
I'm the same way. I'm not a good.
November 23rd is my mother's, and I don't know Dad's. It's April 28th, maybe, or something like that. It's in the Aprils. Mine's September 15th,
Good
That's
job.
good.
Good job.
and that's really it. Everyone else's, it's like when it shows up. Like I'm aware usually of like the months. Like, oh no, we can't test myself. I'll fucking get it wrong and feel like a dick.
I don't know.
Okay, let me test you.
Your
Moose.
month.
February.
Are you a March month?
No.
No, he's
January.
early. He's
January.
January. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I knew theirs.
I kind of like everybody kind of always knew when my birthday was because I was always the first one in my grade.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
was like I was kind
Yeah,
of
because Darcy's is also in February.
Yeah.
I mean, Moose were always early. Jail's November. Josh is October. And so is Rabs, Nick, Roe.
Anyway.
Anyways, point is, birthdays, I'm not great with them. But it's a good time because birthdays are fun. And it does suck, though, that we can't celebrate with Jail. That's the one thing. Because I was thinking about going up there. And I told you guys this earlier, but shout out to our buddy Gucci. I was going to stay with him, but then prices for flights kind of got fucked, and I forgot to tell him I wasn't coming anymore. It was like a loose plan. It wasn't a big deal. But he texted me the other day being like, "Oh, are you still coming?" I was like, "Oh, no, man, sorry." Like, felt like a dick. And he was like, "Oh, it's no big deal. Like, I'll see you soon, hopefully."
Yeah, I wanted to go, but it was just too expensive.
Yeah, it's just, that's the thing, right? It's like money is a real thing.
And the thing, when you're going up there with all the buys too, like you're gonna spend way more money than you think you're.
Oh,
gonna
they're like, I think Jail mentioned one day he had like a budget of $500 from when he was there. That's
not
already
gonna
gone.
happen.
That's already gone. They went to
It's gone at
they
the
went to
casino.
supper like twice. He went to the casino. Like he's easily spending, I'd say 1,500 total.
For a weekend or a week?
No, I'd say he won't break. I'd say he won't break 1,000, but it's definitely gonna be over 500.
He didn't say how much he gambled though at the casino.
Yeah, but also
all we heard.
I know Scapeland won $600.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
That's all we
Scapeland-
heard.
Scapeland
So
won
we don't know.
$600.
Jail could have been riding or he could have been dying.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's
Escaping won $600 off Jail.
Thanks to the high roller table, they both get just fucking plastered. Trade money back and forth, blackjack
He
style.
was radio silence about that, so I feel like he lost money.
That's
yeah,
what
he
I'm
won.
thinking
Yeah,
too. So the
absolutely.
question is how much?
Yeah, or he didn't go
Yeah,
I
and
don't know if
maybe
he went.
That's just not an option.
because Burst got kicked out. So I don't know if Jail left with him.
Oh, did he?
Oh, I forgot about hearing that.
Yeah,
that Burst
Burst
got,
like randomly texted the chat at like 2 a.m. and nobody was like talking beforehand.
no.
And you're just like, I got kicked out. What the fuck? At like 2 a.m. and
I thought
nobody
he.
said
I
anything.
thought that he got rejected. Like, they wouldn't let him in.
So yeah, they wouldn't let him in. Then they let him in, and then the manager came and kicked him out again.
he was just too fucked up.
I guess it was because he was drunk. Yeah,
He
it
had to be too drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
This is actually really good.
I like
Iceberg's good
iceberg.
beer,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Reminds me of D-Day.
I've heard like either one of two things about them. It's that they either love them or like people hate them.
Well, it's a light beer.
yeah.
Who hates Iceberg?
I don't know. I've heard somebody say that they didn't like it before. I can't really remember.
It just
off the top.
tastes like a Coors Light ish.
Yeah. It's,
I just remember whenever I heard somebody talk about them, people either said that they really didn't like it or they loved it. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? It's another Halloween and everything just passed by, so now it's in the weird time because like we're talking about vacations, but like aside from the buys, like there's really nothing going on. Like you
I
don't.
have
This
nothing
is
planned.
there's literally just the weird. This is the weird
Well, I'm
time
going
of
to
year.
Toronto
Between-
next weekend.
that is true. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
going to see one of the biggest bands in the world, 1975. Can't wait.
Troll. Such a troll.
And yeah, hey, well, let me tell you this. This is how I show you how big they are, and whether you want to believe it or not. On this tour, they are playing in Madison Square Garden 3 nights in a row, and all 3 nights are sold out.
That's pretty neat.
That makes sense.
That's respectable.
That is very respectable.
So-
However, I do have one question. Do they have many dates in that area at other venues?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
Because that's the only thing is like if some people might just be traveling. Like if they're not playing in like if they're playing in New York, but they're not playing in New Jersey, they're not playing in, you know.
I think they. I don't know. I can't remember. I'd have to check. I don't want to say anything.
could be. I could be very wrong. They could just be.
All I'm
massive.
saying is 3 nights in a row is pretty good.
In a concert
In
venue, yeah.
for MSG too.
Yeah.
It's yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to go see them next weekend, and then we're going to see the Raps and Celtics play in the in fucking season tournament, whatever the fuck that is. So that should be cool.
I still don't know
it's
what
like
that
a
is.
gray court. I don't know. No one knows what's going on. They asked like one of the guys on the Clippers like what how like big this game is in the tournament. He was like, I don't even know what's going on. He's like, I don't know what happens if we win. I don't know what happens if we lose. But anyway,
It's just they play regular season games and they get points. And
yeah,
then,
like it counts. But they're like the games are still regular season, but it counts towards something else.
and then like at the end, there's like a quarter or semifinals and a finals that are extra games. And I think if you win that, then like you get like home court advantage or something.
no, they all get like $500K each or something.
Oh,
Oh,
so it's
that's
just money.
Yeah, I think it's all money.
I think they end up playing like 2 extra games to go for.
My question though is, and not to talk too much about the sports because I know it's a polarizing topic on this podcast for our listeners, but what's the point then? Like,
I
who
don't know.
cares? Why do they do that?
Why do NBA players care about $500,000?
They don't.
They don't.
Yeah,
Only the
so-
people that are from like
Ni-
spot 6 to 12 care about that.
Yeah, like I don't know. It just seems weird to me. And like, it's not. I don't know if it's even being properly advertised. Like, I didn't know when it was. Like, it's just weird. I don't know.
You just tune in and everybody has different jerseys on and the courts are different. That's it. Other
Yeah.
than that, there's no
it's like
difference.
it's just basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
weird
not like
things-
basketball and they have like power ups where they can all like throw banana peels on the court.
They
and
put the
all, like-
4-point line in for this tournament.
That'd actually be kind of cool if they did that.
Get me on their fucking team, man. I can make some cool shit for
Should call
them.
Adam Silver.
Yeah. Give him a little nudge, little wink. Give him a little wink nudge.
Little nudge wink.
You say,
Mhm.
"Wow, that's a great idea."
You're hired.
I'm just not a pretty face, gentlemen. I mean, I was out there today telling Greggy, do this, do that. It was great,
That's pretty fucked to me that you were telling your dad what to do with that.
Yeah.
So it'd be the complete opposite with me and my dad.
Well, keep in mind,
Absolutely.
Dad has a lot of talents, and he's very good at many things. Was never handy. So, like, I'm just kind of, like, going off of my gut opinion more than anything. Like, I'll watch
You're
a couple
just the most
videos.
confident one out of the two of you.
Yeah, no, I just think it's just...
I think
okay.
it's confidence.
I'm going to rip my dad a little bit, and I shouldn't, but I will. He's my father. Love him very much. He just doesn't have a lot of patience. So, like, if something doesn't work out right away, he just gets annoyed with it. So when it comes to construction or things that kind of, like, you got to take your time and think it through, occasionally he gets, like, flustered and pissed off. So, like, I'll stop and be like, no. Just take a breath. Let's do it this way because this makes sense. If we do this, we do that type of thing. It's not that I have, like, any more knowledge. I'm just more of a problem solver, shall we say. I have a problem-solving brain compared to Greggy, which is just go, fucking shove it in the hole, and if it fits, great. Like, he doesn't care. You know what I mean? He wants it to be done right, but then if it doesn't be right the first time, he gets flustered. But, like, other things he's great at, so it's not a big deal.
I
So,
can relate to Greggy.
yeah, can you?
That's my.
You don't have any patience when it comes to that kind of shit.
I get frustrated so easy, then the tears come, and then it's over.
The tears come?
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Like, a little closer to it.
When there's frustration, there.
Give me an example.
Soon.
Yeah,
comes
hold on.
tears.
So, like, wait, you're just, like,
Oh,
pissed
God.
off because the fucking...
Like putting together like furniture or something.
Probably, yeah. Oh, I'll just go to bed out of it. That's tomorrow's problem.
Well, Dad literally said that workbench he was talking about, I gotta build it, and he was like, I just won't. He's like, I won't be able to
I
do it.
give
He's
up.
like, I'll get pissed off and
Yeah.
just stop. And then he knows, he's aware, he's self-aware, he's a
A lot
self-aware
of-
king.
Computer stuff like programming. I don't know. Not that I'm not programming, but like anything computer related. Like
Say if you like try to like, say if you like you're
You're trying to
curious,
update Microsoft
You want to try to
Office.
search. You want to
Literally.
try to search something, and you can't find it.
Oh.
You give it like 20, like one try, and you're like, oh, can't find it. Fuck
Googling
it.
is my nemesis, and it's like the simplest thing. to
fucking search bar.
Exactly. I can never
is our-
find.
This is
what
the
I'm
main
looking
contention
for.
in our relationship is like Michelle come to me, ask me how to do something I know nothing about. And I'm like, okay, well, why don't you just Google it? If I say Google it to her,
It's
tears.
trigger word.
This is a trigger word.
I'm like Google. Like,
Sarah's like,
Oh,
getting
you want me
angry.
to Google it? Do you?
So why don't you know? And I was like, I don't fucking know. You don't know either.
like I wouldn't have asked you if I didn't think you knew. Like I just want your opinion. I don't want the exact formula of how to do it. I want your opinion.
Yeah, but you see, you guys are very different in that sense, though, because
Yeah.
if Josh doesn't know how to do something, that's Josh's
Yeah.
first thing.
It's Google.
It's
Yeah,
not.
he
I need to
wouldn't-
ask somebody.
Exactly,
It's
100%.
I'm just gonna go to Google. So if
Yeah.
you come to Josh and Josh doesn't know,
It's like I
His
just want to
instinct
chat about
is-
it. I want to like figure it out together. And he's like, Google it. And I'm like, ah.
But like, okay, I'm not taking sides here, but just to understand it a little more.
There's no understanding.
Like, do you not want the solution? Because I know there's people like
She'd
that.
rather not Google it than get the answer.
she'd rather talk it out and figure it out herself.
Yes. Because I find
Not even figure it out though. She'll like end up not knowing. And
Well,
she'd
then
be
she'd
content
rather
with that.
she'd rather just stare there and look at it,
ignorance
Yes.
is
look
bliss.
at it, and be ignorant to the fact that she knows she can find it using her phone, but she doesn't want to do that. Because
Stubborn?
But is this like
Nail
a,
on the head. Nail on the head.
Yes, yes.
But is this a
stubborn. There you
technical
go.
thing, or is it like a
Both.
Because like this is what like so. Let's say if you're googling like how to. I know we all know how to do this, but like, let's say you Googled how to cook a chicken because you, for some reason, you know.
I
You're
don't.
saying you just ignorantly act like, oh well, I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
Josh, you know how to cook a chicken? He'll be like, Google it, and then I'll try like how to cook a chicken, and then it'll be like 5 things that are different that pops up, and I don't know which one to choose because they all say 5 different things because there's probably not just one solution, and that frustrates me.
That's a fair.
I'm like, which one is the most valid? And I don't know. Josh is like, Google that. I'm like, ah!
I work in a field where there's like 1,000 right answers, and like you just gotta pick which one you want to go with. So I'm good at that. Whereas you probably only want to like have like one solid solution.
Yeah, I just want one answer, and if Josh
See, you need
agrees-
you're like the person that you need the shit peer reviewed. Like you want if like you're
I'm her peer reviewer.
Yeah. I want Josh's opinion. I don't want Google's opinion.
You want my decision making?
yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That I feel like that's common. Is like
Yeah.
sometimes there's always in a relationship, man, woman, whatever. There's always like the decision maker and like the person that's like I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
and that's me. That's Greg. And
When I say I don't care or like you pick or you decide, it's fucking chaos.
tears.
That's like us. I'm very much like that too.
Because if I'm not making a decision, she's not making decisions. There's no decision being
Doesn't
made.
matter. We don't
Yeah.
eat for supper. There's no.
We don't eat. Yeah.
You guys
What do you
starved to
want? I
death.
don't know. What do you want? I don't know.
I
Okay,
go to-
I guess we're not eating it.
I go to bed out of it.
Yes.
Tomorrow's problem.
Yeah, she goes to bed out of it.
Like that's not even a joke.
See, like, if that happened to me, like, just like, well, we need to eat something. Like, okay, well, like, what do you want to have? Then we just go, okay, chicken or beef? Okay, chicken. And then we go, okay, now what do you want to do with it? Do you want like barbecue? Do you want something else?
That's
Then we-
healthy. You guys
yeah,
talk
so we
about
even
it.
it down.
Josh goes Google.
Ask your Spotify DJ what you want for supper.
Michelle, well, yeah.
Not true.
If you Googled what do I want for supper, what do you think would come up?
There are websites for that.
Ask Siri.
Should we try it?
Ask Siri.
There's websites for that.
There's
Josh.
like
Oh.
you go
Josh
in.
is literally Googling what do
I
I
have
want for
Googled this.
supper.
There's websites where you go in, like, here's what I have in my cupboards in my fridge. What can I make with it? And then
Alright.
it makes you what you can
I'm gonna ask
make.
Siri what I want for supper, unless she says. What do I want for supper? 100 ideas you can make in a flash. 30 easy dinner ideas when you're not sure what to make. 50 dinner recipe ideas when there's no time to cook. That's
And-
exactly what Michelle's talking
And
about.
Josh would 100% go into that and find something he likes and make it, whereas I would get overwhelmed and be like, what the hell? I just want one option.
I would be like that. I'd look at that and be like, I'm not fucking clicking on this. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
No, Josh
Yeah,
loves
I
it.
go through the list.
Loves it.
I pick the best
Pictures,
option.
Yeah.
It's
They're start
inter-
from scratch.
It's interesting to me though, like okay, how do I word this without offending anyone? It's interesting to me though how like different, because like you guys both in your relationships have this. You're very like similar, but at the same time different people. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that works. Like that probably is the reason why you likes each other. Because like it just makes no sense to me. Because like I don't know. Like I look at you guys and I'm like, you're just like extremely different. Like the way you act,
guess
your
it's
thought processes.
Yin
Like
and yang, and that's
Yeah.
why there's a balance, I guess.
Opposites
Maybe.
attract.
yeah, maybe.
That was deep, Michelle.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Did you say namaste?
Yeah, namaste. Do a little bow, a little fucking, little yeah. Get in there. Get in tight. Get in tight. I've been getting a lot of namastes lately.
Pinkies up. Pinkies
Cheers.
up. I'm always pinkies up too, man. No matter what I'm drinking.
Oh, you're a pinky up guy?
Oh,
Oh,
big
yeah.
guy.
Oh,
Big-
no, I'm
big
a
pinky up.
I'm a clutch it, baby. Let's clutch and grab.
You just-
I'm firm.
You can close it as you're drinking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Squeeze it
Like,
as
a
you
little.
Yeah.
Ags fucking rips the thing off that like, you used to open it and doesn't
Oh.
finish his bottoms.
Well, I do finish my bottoms most times, but I don't
Most?
like the,
I clean your cans, Ags. You do
Yeah.
not.
I don't like the last like little bit of a can. I hate it.
How
It
do
just,
you feel about tall boys then?
if I
Good.
drink it fast, like, see, okay, here's the thing. I will say this: you clean the cans. I agree because I do drink at your house a lot. But if you did a ratio of early me to late me,
It trickles.
it's more beer as you go through because I just drink them slower, and then when I get towards the end of the
warm.
night, it like gets gross, and like once it gets to here and it's warm and it just
Yeah.
tastes like fucking.
So I feel like tall boys are your nemesis.
They can be
If
unless
anything,
I'm
you need to get
drinking.
the
Like
mini
I'm almost
beers.
done this one.
I always drink way more if I'm drinking from a small glass. Yeah.
Just more refills.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
like I'll just fill up faster, but it's just everything's always cold. I can't stand fucking warm drinks.
Because like this one's pretty much done now. Like I got a little bottoms left, and I'll drink this bottoms and be fine with it. But if you give me like warm bottoms,
Like if you sat that down for 10 more minutes, you wouldn't drink it.
I'd fucking hate it.
Gotta be in your
It'd be
hand.
gross, yeah. But like as we all know, because you've all drank with me, the start, I'm not a marathon runner when I drink. The start is a sprint.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
crush
it's full penetration for like 45.
Penetration's the word you went with.
Yeah.
That's what I
What
went
what
with.
other words were on your brain there? Like what was the Rolodex
And
you
just
just
think
went
of porn.
through?
So what's
Let
your
me
favorite
think
kind
of
of
the words
porn?
I had going around my wheel of cognizance there.
Yeah, what other words?
I had full. I was gonna say full sprint, but then you said that you were a sprint.
Yeah.
Or you said that you weren't a marathon, so I didn't want to like.
Jump on
I
that.
didn't want to jump on that wagon.
So you went straight to penetration.
So I was thinking sprint, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "What's like faster than a sprint?" But,
Ooh.
like, that's gonna tire you out really fast, like in comparison to like drinking over a full span of a night. Because like if full span of a night's like say, I don't know, like what 5-6 hours. Say if we start drinking at like if we start drinking like 8, we're usually going to go to like probably 2.
Yep.
So like your fucking full penetration from like 8 to 10:30. And
Oh.
then it's like hard fucking stop after that.
Yeah, for sure. Like I usually, if I want to drink, I usually drink about a case of beer, and I'd say 8 of them are gone in the first 2 hours, and then
Yeah.
the last 4 are like me just like.
I feel like this is like
sipping.
normal. Unless you're like Danny Rideout.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's a menace.
I got Snapchats last week and of him starting to drink at 3 p.m.
See,
Like,
but
he
like
goes to like 3 a.m.
He
but
doesn't
that's
slow down.
but okay,
No.
but that's also different though, because I have also done that. Like day drinking is a different animal.
Yeah, but hey, he doesn't slow down.
That's true. He's just that's insane to me.
Like he polishes off a fucking 2, 4.5. Easy.
What do you think is in his body to do that?
Beer.
Beer.
Beer and piss and vinegar.
Just I don't know, man. I got respect for that.
He's
Like,
always
that's-
done that too. Like that's not a new.
It's not a
I've
new
never
thing.
ever not been around him where he hasn't had a 2-4 at least. I've never seen him with less than a 2-4. Never in my life.
But like, I don't know. But let's just
I've like known Dan since like high school.
yeah. Oh yeah, I know
Yeah.
the same thing. Just crushes him. But it's just I just don't get how he doesn't at a certain point catch up with the man.
Nope. Never.
I don't know.
Do you think
Ask
he's,
him.
maybe we should get him on the pod and ask him like, do you think you drink more now than you did in high school or less?
Do a study analysis.
I think he does less because he's in a relationship and
Oh,
that's
he's-
full time job and all that stuff. He's
Well,
growing
I
up
don't
with it.
mean. I mean in terms of like volume in one night when it's time to drink, not like consistent, not like amount of times you
His
drink.
tolerance.
Yeah, like is his tolerance for that?
And does he get hungover?
Apparently
Well,
not.
I don't get hungover either, so I can't really comment.
No,
on
I don't
that.
think he does. I think he gets up early too, which I don't understand. 'Cause he drinks till 4.
he wakes up early. Yeah.
That I can't do. If you don't, if I'm not. I can, but I don't function well. If you don't give me a lot
I went
of
on a
sleep.
Cuba trip with the man, and he woke me up every morning at 7 a.m. after I've seen him fucking blackout, piss loaded, drunk the night before.
Naked
know how
in
he
a
does it.
tub.
Yeah, I don't know how he survives.
And then 7 a.m. You're missing daylight. Let's start
Hey,
drinking, bud.
Get up, bitch! Wasting the day away.
Cracks another beer.
He's the
goes-
kind of
Steal-
guy you need on an all inclusive. Like he
He's an
is.
animal.
He is
He's an
the.
animal.
He's the motor
he's
on
the
an
pace
all
car.
inclusive.
He is the
yeah,
pace car.
Yeah. You keep him out there. That's actually it's confirmed. If we go on all inclusive, we need
Woo!
Danny
He's
Rod out
invited,
there.
yeah. He
Yeah.
fucking love it too.
Yeah, we need it.
That's his favorite thing to do is going to all inclusive.
Or Vegas.
Yeah.
He likes Vegas.
Well, I've never been to Vegas, so I can't
Maybe
comment on
I
Vegas.
want to go to Vegas.
I'd actually like to go to Vegas too. I've never been.
I would
See,
love to go.
here's my problem with Vegas. Hold on.
It's not as good as Florida.
Yeah.
But like,
No golf course.
it might be.
No.
It might
No,
be.
here's my problem with Vegas, okay? If we're going on a vacation, I'm spending all that money. I want it to be like 2 weeks. Whereas I feel like Vegas is like a 5-day trip.
Well,
max.
we can manipulate this. Actually, we can do a week in California, a week in Vegas.
You're right. You're
You
right.
can
That's
easily
Can easily
that's
do something
fair.
like
that
that.
is a fair resolution to my problem. I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, if we're looking at the identity of Vegas,
I wouldn't want to go to
itself,
Vegas for 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
No.
trying to say. And like, it's a lot of money. And
Yeah.
like, whereas my grandfather, they used to go to Vegas for 2 weeks all the time, but they loved like the shows and like they do a bunch of stuff there, so they kind of needed that time. They weren't like massive gamblers. Whereas like, I feel like if we go to Vegas, it's going to be two things. It's going to be like 1 or 2 days of like going to entertainment, whether it be like a hockey game or a concert or something, and then it's going to be 2 nights of just belligerent gambling.
If I was in Vegas, I'd really want to go see like fucking like crazy like magic shows.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. They go like my
I wanna take
grandfather
like
has
all
seen
that
everything.
weird shit.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
grandfather has. He'd be the person to talk to. They have seen everything ever in Vegas. Like every
Well-
show, every headliner, every person. They used to go. They go there every year. So like they
Would-
love it.
You guys like to do like a Jack and Jill bachelorette or bachelor trip party like before our wedding, like April 25. Like, would you guys be interested?
Where do I sign? give me the
We'll
paper.
have to talk about this.
That is on my vision board. That is on my vision board, and I'd like for you guys to come.
I'll come to your bachelorette party if that's what you want.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. I'll do that.
Like-
I'll wear a dress too if you need me to.
No,
Whatever
it would
the
be
fuck.
like Jack and Jill. So like you're right. Like one day just the guys go out and the girls go out, but another day like all of us go out.
Sure.
Like, yeah, I would love that.
I'm there. You don't got to worry about me.
It's not
I'm
that I
there.
don't want to go. It's not that.
Money.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Money's crazy.
Yeah.
You ever think about
Money's
how
the worst. But
yeah.
we're like, hey, we'll see what happens, man. I'm fucking hustler kid now.
Guys, I don't understand why we don't start a second round podcast Feet Finder account. We just all the money we get from it goes into vacations for the second round pod.
Just start one.
I might do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, see what happens.
Yeah. Worst case,
Get Stacy's and get Greg's.
we'll put everyone's feet on
Yeah.
it.
Titans.
We'll have a variety.
Titans.
Get the furry population going in.
Bestiality.
Oh.
Everything. We make money. That's the goal.
Here, man, I hear you spitting out this idea, and I don't see it. Let's
I can take really nice pictures too.
put it in action.
Yeah, like, let's take some of that time off of Tinder and Hinge and all that shit and put it towards OnlyFans.
Whoa, whoa! I'm not on it as much as I was, to be fair. At all.
Okay.
I
More
don't-
time for OnlyFans.
Cause you-
Imagine me starting an OnlyFans. Just this.
What would you
face.
actually do?
Jerk off?
I feel like
people,
you-
I guess.
Like if you legit
Capability.
started an OnlyFans and your
Yeah.
approach was that I need to try to make money off this,
yeah,
what would you do?
I'd
There's lots of people that do OnlyFans,
I'd get a
but it
lot
doesn't need to
of-
be
I'm
sexual.
I
seeing some
have-
ring lights here, and I'm seeing some technology to record himself.
Oh, I easily could make a sick OnlyFans account. That's
See,
not a
what-
question.
But what
Very
would you
horny
yeah,
do?
it's
person.
like what would your
What would your thing be?
target audience?
I feel like the only way to make money, and this is not saying I do it, but I'm saying realistically, if I went balls deep, I just start jerking off for gay dudes. Like that's the money. That's where the money is. Let's be honest. That's where the
I
money
figured
is.
you were gonna say like quantity over quality there or something. It's
No,
like
no, no. That too. It's not like
game of
TikTok.
numbers.
Yeah, it's a game of numbers.
I'm asking you if you legitimately did it, not what would make you the most money. I'm saying if you did it, what would you actually do?
What's your angle?
I'd have to start work. I'd have to get back in boxing shape, and I guess put up like shirtless pictures.
Would
but,
be
like,
like
I
But it
don't
third-
know.
doesn't have to be
shot?
that.
So what do you want me
It
to do?
could
A
be
cooking
video-
show on
No,
OnlyFans?
I'm
Like, what do you
asking
want?
What would you do? I'm saying you do.
I just said what I
Yeah.
do, and you're
But
like, it doesn't
what
have to be that,
You
brother.
think that would
Like-
break as for all of your talents that you have? You think that would be the thing that would make you the most money? Shirtless pictures.
It's OnlyFans.
That's OnlyFans. If anything
But
else
doesn't
is
OnlyFans
YouTube.
have like all kinds of different
They're
shit?
trying to, but that's like fucking live golf and the fucking terrorist trying to fucking make himself.
Yeah, like-
everyone knows it's about sex. Okay, that's what it is.
People have requests on there and be like, "Oh, I like your contact, but would you
Do
show
this."
your feet? Yeah,
Yeah.
Would you show your neck?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And then I get basically people. If I got a decent, like, if you got like say 200 people to like look at your account, and it's like a subscription, you'd get requests, you'd get
Yeah.
DMs, and they'd say, "We'll give you 100, we'll give you this, we'll give you that to do this."
to please me this way.
Yeah. So then sooner or later, I'd be jerking off over a fucking fire pit or some weird ass
Yeah.
shit
Like, it's
for
not
a
a cooking
grand.
show.
And you guys would be coming.
show.
Yeah, you guys would be coming over to the house, and I'd be making rice naked, just getting hit by the bacon splatters, and someone's fucking loving it, giving me a grand for
Oh
it.
god.
would you do that for $1,000?
Fuck yeah, I've done it easy. There's not a lot of things I wouldn't do for a grand. Are you kidding?
A grand.
Yeah, $1,000, bro. $1,000.
I'll cook bacon naked.
I'll cook bacon naked.
Record yourself and put the heat on like super high.
Oh
so
yeah,
the
fuck
bacon
yeah.
grease is just
Oh yeah, just
No apron.
Yeah, no
Lather
apron.
your
No
lather
apron.
in that
Yeah,
shit.
we'll go 3 camera angles: one from behind, one from in front, one from up top.
And a wooden spoon.
Yeah. Oh, wooden spoon.
Wooden spatula, I guess.
My dick. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you need.
Spicy.
Give me some hot sauce, baby.
How
what
much
do you
would you
want?
charge for that?
Oh, that's a lot to use my dick as
What
a
would you call
spatula.
it? No.
Yeah, that's a
Call it
lot of
hot
money.
ones.
to do the gimmick.
To do the gimmick.
Yeah. What would you charge? If I was-
To cook bacon naked,
yeah.
and you see.
I
all
want
of me.
you. I want you to cook bacon naked. I want you to film it.
Yeah.
And I want you
What-
to like put
okay.
it on high heat so that the bacon grease is
With
like
splatter.
And I want you to lather it up in your body, like what?
Lather bacon
Yeah.
grease
Yeah.
on my
Yeah.
third
so
degree
you
burns.
start like shining up.
Okay, if
No. Like
SRP rated R.
S lowercase s
If you're
uppercase R P.
I'm sorry. If you're getting hit with bacon grease anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
you can just rub it in.
Like when it hits me, rub it on my. Okay.
Oh, when it cools down.
When it cools
Yeah.
down.
Like cool the gunk. Like trying. Okay.
You'd be so rad.
How much of
What's
me?
your number?
How much of me do you see?
Your whole fucking body.
Like so you're
Your
seeing.
butt ass naked.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want front and back camera angles,
Sure.
or do you want an
I'm
overhead?
asking you
At
to
least
do it.
at least a counter view and a behind view.
Okay, so you see my whole.
I want-
you see
I
all the
want
package.
Everything.
Yeah.
You
Birthday
see,
suit.
for this to be on the internet.
$2,000.
No. You send it to them privately.
Oh, privately?
Well, is that how OnlyFans?
Yeah. So if it's a private video,
It's a subscription. Whoever wants to pay for his content
would see it, and then you can DM me for private
Yeah,
things
yeah.
because you can do like private
So
shows.
private side offer.
So
Private side offer, grand, because they can't download it. So I don't give a fuck if you want to watch me fucking $1,000 easy.
But now they could open up that video and show it to whoever they wanted.
Oh yeah, but then they'd have to like do a secondary recording, and then it's like when you go.
Or when you buy for it, do you only get it once and then they
yeah,
lose
yeah,
it?
yeah. So like it would be
It
like
would only be a one-time viewing.
I would want them to be one-time viewings. I mean, they can save them, sure, but like
yeah, I don't know how that works.
as long as they can't. I guess my only thing is like assuming they can't repost it. If it's saved on their phone, I don't give a fuck.
I don't know how OnlyFans works, but I always pictured it like a Facebook news feed, like you can see it at any time. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but like you can set so like Instagram.
Yeah, but they have stuff with
yeah,
they-
so
that
like
they-
Instagram, WhatsApp, every app you can think of now has a feature where you press view only once. So if you send a picture to someone, basically being Snapchat.
I think that they have like a. I think that's what it's like. It's like say if They have,
I'll
like, a
try.
new
You
sheet
want,
that they
you want me to
post,
try it? I'll make an OnlyFans account for content. That'd be
I don't know.
hilarious.
Who knows? Yeah, give it a try. Why not?
We'll go on Vegas trips after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
On
our
their
that's our
podcast.
objective. You got to pay for our Vegas trip by the time it comes.
Just
At
gonna be.
least his portion.
It's gonna be called SRP After Dark.
Yeah. Guys,
Capital R.
this is hilarious because I'll do it just to see what happens. Fuck it.
You can't
This
name
could
it
be your way
SRP
out.
After Dark and have you fucking naked bacon.
Making the bacon.
Yeah, if you're gonna make our bacon, then yeah, you can do it. But
What if we do like a fireman style calendar where it's all of us?
oh my god,
No.
We release it.
Actually, that's not a.
speak for yourself, Michelle. I appreciate it, but speak for yourself.
I need at least a 5-month regimen if I'm doing the calendar. I need to go balls to the walls to
Give
get
me,
back in
like,
shape.
2 years of playing like 3 nights of hockey a week, and then I'll
No, but
consider
like,
it.
do you ever see the Merman calendar? And all the money goes to like men's mental health and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're not always in shape, and like it's just a really fun.
I think it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Like if we got to a point where like we had like 1,000, 2,000, where someone would actually buy it, I'd do it because that's funny.
Yeah,
but
it's
like
fun.
not now.
It's
not
not like-
just put it on the fucking thing.
Yeah, like not a truly sexy calendar, but like a fun
Yeah.
photo shoot.
Yeah,
12
it's just
pictures.
it's funny more than anything.
Yeah.
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 Well, there's 5 of us, so we'd have 2 group and 2 pictures each solos. Smart.
I like it. I like
December and January would be the group photos.
it. Well, January he gets his own month for his
Oh,
birthday.
right, birthday. We each get our birthdays. Yeah, that's smart. That might be the play.
So yeah, we got September, we got October,
Mike's
we got
February.
jail in
November.
Yeah, and then the rest group shots.
When's Mike again?
February.
February.
So yeah, then the rest is group shots. Christmas one, everyone's opening gifts under the tree.
Oh my god.
Summer. It's just
Michelle's really running wild with this idea.
Michelle's like, I fucking need it.
Yeah,
Need
the
to get her on the
Give me
July,
that.
SRP content team here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
legit.
like the summer one out in pickleball court. Like yeah,
Go swimming in August.
Go
just
swimming in
fucking
August.
just water poured.
we got enough pictures already. Like we could do this.
just throw it up there.
Yeah, you and Tomorrowland.
Michelle's like, why haven't we done this yet?
Michelle's like, why isn't this the calendar on my fridge right now? I don't understand how
Should
this
have
is
been
not
done
it.
yesterday. Look.
I get it. It's a battle. It's a battle. Yeah, no. So I guess the moral of the story is I'm starting an OnlyFans to see
Yeah.
if it can pay for a Vegas trip.
Right.
Michelle wants an SRP calendar,
Yeah. Would buy.
and John. I mean, I think
How much would you pay for the calendar?
$10. 12. $1.
$12.99.
I think a
$12.99.
fair number is $20.
Like $24. $2 a picture.
Sure, that's actually a good business model.
Yeah.
It's a good business model.
Calendars are pretty cheap these days. I think we're kind of way outside of our.
Yeah, but it's us. Calendars with us
So
these
it's
days are
$6.
Stacy would buy it.
No, don't
Actual
put that.
calendars at the calendar club, I think, are like probably $13.
There's a
Yeah.
calendar club.
In the mall.
Honestly, it's not there anymore. It's
No, it's there.
that's the show that's the store that pops up for like 3 times a year in 4 different locations.
It's there. They
You
have
were there yesterday.
yeah, they have nice what is it? The game
Board games.
Board games.
Where are they to now?
Down by
Across from
like,
Reitman's.
yeah.
Where?
Across from Reitman's by like Bath and Body Works by Dynamite. Down the lower end.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. So, Call of Duty.
Oh, don't even get me started. Buddy.
Let's go play.
Let's go play. No, we're almost done. We're at like probably a good 30 minutes, so let's go a little longer. But that's the moral of my life. Just I want to go a little longer. But no, COD is amazing. I don't want to bore everyone with it, but if you are a Call of Duty fan and you grew up playing the game, get this one, baby. It's back.
Ooh.
It's so much fun. Now, to be fair, I am not. I think Zach would agree with this. We aren't really that critical of the games. Like a lot of people hated MW2. I enjoyed it. Like it was just a game. It
I
was
loved
fun.
it.
Yeah, like it's
I always enjoy COD.
Yeah.
I never ever. I'm not like nitpicky like that.
yeah. Like I get I get and understand the complaints, but they don't ruin the game for me.
No.
You know what I
They
mean?
don't bother me.
No.
I just work with it.
Yeah, you just play the game.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the day, you're just playing the game.
Yeah.
But this one is something else, man. It's also the nostalgia factor, playing old maps.
Nostalgia's a beautiful thing, but it actually is. It worked.
Mm.
Yeah,
It really did.
Yeah, it's nothing like feeling like you're fucking in grade 9 again playing that game.
Shitting on people in
How many
terminal like I never
hours
left.
have you played on Call of Duty?
I played for
All time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
On when
A year?
MW2 came out in 2009, the original game that so they redid the maps and re-released them.
Yep.
That year in grade 9.
Yeah.
That whole year I had 27 days played on Call of Duty.
Okay.
That is game time though.
Yeah, like that's inside
in-game.
the game.
Inside
Wow.
the game. That's
Yeah.
not like when you're sitting in menus. I
Oh.
pretty
Yeah.
much had 1 month of my life
Yeah.
devoted to literally.
So
just
I have
inside
something that's
the game.
even better than that, which is disgusting, but it's the truth. So when MW2 came out in 2009, I had an Xbox 360, but I was upstairs, and this was when my Xbox didn't have any Wi-Fi. Okay, it was only LAN, and we couldn't get a LAN cable up. I had 12 days played of just playing split screen against myself.
What?
Yeah, so when I was a kid, that was the first COD I get, and I loved it so much. And that's why Black Ops is my favorite COD of all time. It's just because it came out after MW2 when I had online. It was the first COD I played online, okay? But for the OG MW2, I had 13 days played of just split screen. I'd set up the two controllers and just kill the bot standing there for hours and hours, just trying to get camos, doing everything. And then my friends would come over and
I
we'd
know about this.
and
I
then
was
my
already
friends
aware
would
about
come over and we'd 1v1 and I'd kick everyone's
That
ass.
sounds awful.
That's only
I'd practice
child.
like quick scoping and shit. And I played the campaign probably about 20 times at least. Running through
That
on,
sounds
on,
awful.
on the highest difficulty.
No
whatever
matter
it
what
was.
you
Practice
say, it
quick
still sounds
scoping on a
awful.
non-moving target.
Yeah, literally. That's all I'd do.
That's fucked.
And then Black Ops came out and I fucking loved it, went nuts, and then my COD addiction was fully
I was
forced.
there playing like COD 4 in like grade 7, like online, getting fucking called like all kinds of things.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
I didn't. My parents they
COD 5 was my first one.
yeah. See, no, well, technically my first one was Call of Duty 2, but that's because Mom bought me the wrong game. She was supposed to get me MW2, but she got me Call of Duty 2.
Makes sense.
So I played like that campaign like 3 or 4 times until I was like, no, Mom, I want the other one. And then I did the 13 days, played
Wow.
just split screen, playing against myself. It's crazy to think about now. Like back in the thinking about it now, it's
That's
insane.
fine.
It's a waste of 12 days.
Fucking days. Oh my god.
Dude, I'd come home every day after school, and me and Moose and Cole would go split screen against each other for a couple hours. And then when they'd leave, I'd spend at least another hour or two every single night just practicing, going for camos, doing different things.
I can't even play split screen now.
Oh, dude, it's the worst.
It's the worst.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it sucks.
There's not. It's amazing though how far like this really helps. Like obviously they did the first MW remastered, but even that wasn't and like, but like just thinking about how far we've come in terms of video games. Like we truly, if you're into gaming, our generation, I feel like got
We
the
had it the
best.
best.
We had it the best by far.
We were growing up when everything started to evolve.
And
Yeah.
become good.
Yeah.
Like you can be like, oh, I played the fucking NES and the fucking N60. Shut up! You were playing Mario and you pressed 2 buttons.
Which
and
is
it didn't
really
look
I-
good.
cool.
I grew up playing that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the same. We grew up playing it, but we didn't grow up playing it in the sense of it was older consoles that people had and were given to you or you were like buying and stuff. It's like we weren't born when they came out. They came out in like the 80s and the 90s.
Which is cool. Like that is the first ever, like
But we,
it
our
evolved,
generation
yeah.
of truly understanding.
Yes.
I'm talking about like junior high age. Like I'm not like people were in junior high when those systems first came out, and it was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But it's not the same. Like my dad played like fucking baseball all stars and all these different like little games, and like they used to go at each other on the fucking NES and shit. But it's not the same. It's not what we experience with online multiplayer
Right.
and true
Chats
like
and-
first person gaming and like actual like legitimate graphics and the thing
Yes.
different. Like, can you imagine Halo? Like, I can still remember to this day Halo 2.
But like even what,
Like,
what I'm saying is like,
crazy to
from
think
my
about.
point of view, what I see is like when we were growing up, I had like I had my first system was the Super NES, so like the Super Nintendo. Then I had the PS1.
See,
So
my first was a
Then I grew up
PS1.
like playing Crash, Crash Bandicoot
Crash
and all that
Bandicoot
shit.
was amazing.
Yeah, and then PS2 came out, so now I used to play like, wrestling games on PS2,
Yeah.
and, like racing games and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And then PS3, and then that was when everything started to evolve like crazy, and then you get into like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Well-
like we grew up as everything was evolving and getting
Yes.
better. We were growing up
With it.
But what I'm saying, that's kind of my point too, is that like the timeline matches perfectly.
Yeah.
Because there's people that were in like grade 7 and 8
we were
say,
playing Mario in grade 5 as it was coming out on GameCube.
Better,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
You know
and
what
like
I
you
mean?
have Super Mario fucking Sunshine and shit. Like that was a crazy game.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
like, and we had Need for Speed Underground,
Yeah,
which
like
was
it's not
amazing.
like it's not like a kid growing up and he's like, say you're like 6 and like they have a GameCube now. We were playing it when it was coming
Yeah.
out, like growing up with
the
the technology.
Wii?
But the point you're
Rock
making,
Band?
Yeah, and the Wii. Yeah, Rock Band? I got Rock Band grade 6. Haven't stopped playing it since.
the Wii, arguably,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, not the best, but one
The
of the
goat.
most fun systems
One of
of
the
all
most
time.
innovative
Yeah,
systems.
It got-
so great.
The whole family involved.
Yes, my grandmother still comes over and wants to bowl.
Yeah.
She comes over and wants to play Wii Sports Bowling
So,
every fucking
like,
Christmas. She
they-
wants to fucking get that elbow.
Their
fucking
target
loose.
audience was family.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
And
hit
it made sense, and they
And-
hit it so well.
They were trying to get away from just like game controller or mouse. They were trying to get you up.
The
and
worst
active.
thing ever, though,
Yeah.
was Wii Fit. That little pad.
And you stepped
think
on
so.
it. It was like,
And then,
oh,
like, you're fat.
obese.
Crazy. That's fucking insane that was allowed to happen. They just a pad you get on, and the Wii Fit trainer goes, "You're obese." Like it was like, what the fuck?
Just picture some like boardroom in Japan where like they're thinking this idea is like we're gonna get all the Westerners fucking fit using this.
And the most fucked part is, you're right. I probably had that in grade 7. So like, you're a growing human, and every time I got on it, I just seen the scale go up and up and up, which is like,
Obese.
yeah, like that's an eating disorder waiting to happen. Like that's fucked.
Dutch, we used to go. Dutch had the Wii Fit. I remember this plain as day. And at his old house, you'd go and they had a really nice back porch and stuff. But on the left was like their family area, similar to like where we are now. And I remember they had the Wii Fit, and we used to grind Mario. And then occasionally we'd get on the Wii Fit, and every fucking time it was just like a laughing thing of like we'd get someone on it and it'd just say obese. Like it would tell me I'm obese.
Right.
And it's
Like,
like, what are you talking
That's
about?
brutal.
It was insane.
Matt, they were at CF. Like
Like
fucking-
probably in grade 7, grade 8, I was maybe
80
100 pounds,
Yeah, like
maybe.
80 pounds.
Yeah, like easily.
Yeah, because you're trying to fit the like
But it also probably thought I was a 6-year-old, given the fucking like.
Asian stand.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's crazy, but
Yeah, your Wii Fit was Asian Fit.
yeah. It's not even called Wii Fit. It's just Asian Fit. Oh my god. But yeah, no, it's just we definitely grew up in the gold standard for that.
Yeah.
You know what I
gaming,
mean?
yeah.
I think we're going to be like the first generation of people that really don't stop playing games. Like, I can't really picture, like, I mean, I haven't had a kid yet, so I mean, I don't really know. what's
I think
gonna
that's
happen after that.
well. Yeah, I agree with you because not to get into too much of a deeper conversation, but I remember this a couple months ago. Me and Mom were talking about like our friend group and how close we are and how we like stay together and like do all these things. And she was like, "I don't know, it might change soon," because like we were basically talking about if I wanted to move away for a job, and I was telling her not a fucking chance because I don't want to leave all of this. She's like, "It's gonna change soon." I was like, "No, it's literally not. People are getting married. People are getting houses. The only thing that could legitimately change it is when people get kids. Like that's obviously going to naturally make a change. But like overall, leading up to that moment, doesn't matter if you fuckers get married,
But to
get
be
houses,
honest, like, most people, like, I feel like all of us are probably going to be pregnant around the same
Yeah.
time.
But
So
back
it's not really.
to your point, like I would like to think people would stop playing as much games if your kids
she was
are
like, I would like to
younger.
think my fiance Josh would come out of that fucking room on a Tuesday night.
If we had a kid, no, but I think you're right. I think without the kids, like the nights that the boys are together, you will play games and it will feel nostalgic. Like you'll play it less, but when you play it, it's gonna be gold. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be good.
Exactly.
I also don't think like it won't go to zero.
Right.
Like there's not going to be a time where like
right.
Like, I'll
Overwhelmed, getting anxious. Right.
I'll constantly have
Tears.
it, like, always have, like, the newest thing. Like, I feel like.
I'll still buy consoles. and
You'll
shit
buy
like
for
that, yeah.
kids. It will be
Yeah,
passed
like,
down.
yeah.
Well, I'll still rip it, and then when they want to fucking play, like I'm gonna
Right.
kick the shit out of them. That's the best part. That's what I can't wait
It's like
for.
playing dodgeball with like kindergartners.
Because like that's the thing. Like when we played, like if Dad wanted to play, you know,
Yeah.
relate to me and play NHL against me, I'd kick the shit out of him. He sucked. My kid, He's gonna have to go through the
No
fucking
chance.
gauntlet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in a
In the
blender every fucking
trench.
night
Oh, yeah.
until he.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna train him to be a professional Call of Duty player, basically. Because when he
Yeah.
wants to start playing it at 8 years old, I'm gonna be quick scoping him on fucking Rust,
I
and he's gonna wonder
wonder
what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna
How
be like,
it's gonna change.
It's like,
in,
I've been
like,
playing
30
this map
years.
for 30 years, boy.
Yeah.
yeah, I know the fucking spawns.
But I wonder how it's gonna change. Like that is jobs and careers now to be like gaming.
Well, I think
content.
VR is at a certain point. VR is. You know what's really funny is I think at a certain point the athletes
Yeah.
are gonna just be VR players because it's
Right.
gonna become this like physical thing where you're fucking like
Right.
dipping and dodging and shit.
I went into GameStop yesterday. PSVR headset was $830.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I might want one of those. And I looked at the price, like, no chance.
The VR
Oh
too?
yeah, no.
It
will
The
come
price
down.
I guess
is
whatever's out now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
this Porter got one too.
Really?
He bought one.
Yeah, he bought one. He
Wow.
bought one came out.
Cool.
Fuck.
I think he paid like $900 for it. or
Does
something.
he rip it like all the time?
I don't think
Porter's
so.
not good enough games.
What?
There's no way Porter gives up games.
No, Porter
No.
loves his game.
But he also loves like random single player games and shit. Like he just does it because it's a stress relief.
he appears offline.
Yeah.
Does he?
Oh yeah, all the time. He's all the time. There's no chance. If you look at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday evening and all Porter's vehicles are in his driveway, there's no fucking chance he's not on games.
He's
No
not doing
chance.
it for a social. He's doing it for himself.
Yeah, he loves it for himself. Yeah.
That's good.
But no, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting seeing how all that shit plays out because
Yeah.
we're turning the corner for sure.
Definitely.
This lifestyle podcast is turning the corner.
Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna have your fucking kids on this podcast.
This is going to
come-
be a time capsule.
in a way, yeah. We can look back on
When
it.
we look back at this episode and it's like, how's it going to change?
Mm.
know.
Interesting. Well, thanks for listening to the Second Round Podcast. As always, please like, subscribe, and give us a follow. Tell your friends. Come visit this podcast in about 5 years. And when everyone has children and I'm still sitting here alone in my mother's basement,
Still doing it alone.
just ripping the podcast alone, OnlyFans alone,
Blown up.
With bacon on his chest.
just baking everywhere,
Just here, he's got the Coleman stove set up right here. He's
just sizzling.
All
just
the camera
sizzling
angles.
Bacon, got some pancakes.
I have
going.
$30,000 worth of camera equipment just to videotape me cooking bacon
The
naked.
360 lamp on his head.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all
Oh,
angles.
everything. It's gonna be crazy. Stay tuned for that, folks. If you stay here for 5 years, 6 years in the future, and that's me,
You're loyal.
kill me. No, kill me. Actually, kill me. like this is me, like telling future self, if I'm doing that in 6 years, kill me. Actually, like someone do it. I won't press charges. like,
This
Wait,
is
wait,
permission, yeah.
yeah, this is permission. Assisted suicide. Please kill me.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. See ya.
Happy birthday, Joe.